Why? That is the one question many still have this morning after the news that a Santa Fe County Sheriff deputy has been charged with shooting and killing another deputy. It all happened in Las Cruces, where the two were staying after transporting an inmate to Arizona. Matt Morrow has more details about what happened before the shooting and what we could learn today. Matt?
Well, Crystal, we could learn a lot more today about what happened early yesterday morning between Deputy Jeremy Martin and Deputy Ty Chan. The criminal complaint should be available today, and Deputy Chan, who is now charged with murder, is set to appear in court. He is in jail after investigators say he shot and killed his fellow deputy Jeremy Martin at a hotel in Las Cruces.
Never have seen blue on blue, if you will. We do believe that they were drinking alcohol at that pub. But I don't know the level of intoxication on this.
Las Cruces police spokesperson there, Dan Trujillo, says Dublin's Pub is just one of 3 restaurants Deputy Martin and Deputy Chan visited while in Las Cruces Monday night. Police say the two got into a heated argument at the pub. It all escalated at Hotel Encanto, where the two were sharing a room on the 7th floor. One witness describes on Twitter waking up to about 6 gunshots. Minutes later, police surrounded the hotel with their rifles drawn. They found Deputy Jeremy Martin dying in the hotel lobby. He had been shot in the back.
He was trying to flee from that hotel room, down the hallway, and into the elevator.
A K-9 officer soon arrested Deputy Chan in a stairwell as he was trying to get to the roof through a locked door. Investigators believe Chan used his police-issued Glock to shoot Martin. Now, as we mentioned, Ty Chan is set to face a judge today, and he is in jail without bond. Crystal?
All right, thanks so much, Matt. Now, we sorted through some details about both deputies. Jeremy Martin was 29 years old. He was married with 3 kids and 1 on the way. He's been with the department for 2.5 years after moving here from Phoenix. Deputy Ty Chan is 27. He grew up in Santa Fe and went to Santa Fe High. He has been with the department for 3 years. 2 representatives from the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office will be in Las Cruces today to talk with investigators. Sheriff Robert Garcia says the news that one of his deputies is accused of gunning down another is hitting his department hard. And as you can imagine, the community is feeling the pain too. News 13's Catherine Mazzone continues our coverage from the Newsplex. Catherine?
That's right, Crystal. Sheriff Robert Garcia was surrounded by his department. He held back tears as he spoke about what happened between his 2 deputies.
In my 34-year career, I would never think and hope that I would never receive that kind of phone call.
Sheriff Garcia says he got the call from Las Cruces police just after 1:30 yesterday morning and spent the day bringing his own deputies in to tell them the news. Deputy Jeremy Martin had been killed and Deputy Ty Chan was suspected in the shooting. Sheriff Garcia says the department is taking the news very hard, but they're supporting each other. The news soon spread to the community, leaving Martin's friends and family stunned.
Just to know he's not gonna be around. It's just, it's heartbreaking. Kenny, my little guy, just loved Jeremy. I mean, he called him Dad just because that's what his kids call him.
Lupe Leal says Martin's wife babysits her kids daily, and Martin was a family man and would include her kids on some family outings. Sheriff Garcia called both Martin and Chan hardworking and dedicated. There's counseling available within the department. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Catherine. Now, there's also a benefit fund for the Martin family. You can find the information for that on our website at krqe.com.
Well, News 13 has uncovered additional information in this case. Both deputies, Martin and Chan, are friends on Facebook, and they have been since last year. As we mentioned, we are expecting to see the criminal complaint in the case today, where we should learn more about it, including a possible motive. Now make sure you stay with News 13 for the latest developments on the story, both on air and online at krqe.com. I'll have updates throughout the morning and throughout the day. We do have a crew in Las Cruces. They will be going to court today and, again, have the latest details in the case. Crystal?
The city and APD do an about-face in the James Boyd case. News 13 confirms the city has withdrawn a motion that sought to put a gag order on the Boyd lawsuit to keep the lawyers representing Boyd's family from talking about the case outside of the court. The family filed a civil lawsuit after Boyd, who was camping illegally in the foothills, was shot and killed by APD back in March. The city says it was worried about pretrial publicity, but now says it's come to an agreement on the motion with lawyers representing Boyd.
Well, a U.S. Senator from Oklahoma is now asking if taxpayers should be footing the bill for a chili-infused wine from southern New Mexico. Oklahoma Senator Tom Coburn creates a book of what he calls the waste of government money every single year, and this year the St. Clair Winery is in it. The USDA gave St. Clair a $50,000 grant to use chili to spice up some of its wine. Senator Tom Udall authorizes spending through the Farm Bill. He tells the New Mexico watchdog that he is proud to support the state's economy. The grant will help the winery boost jobs in Luna County, which has the highest unemployment rate in the whole state.